In 2024, right after I graduated college, I set a little goal to myself. I didn't want to work based on what I learned in college. Instead, I wanted to pursue a career in something related to freelance. And at that point, I was having like some clients as a video editor, but I wanted that to be like a full-time thing for me because I did not want to work a 9 to 5 basically for personal reasons. So I put myself in some type of pressure during that summer right after I graduated so that I would eventually get, let's say, a stable client to work with it in the long term instead of going and look for a job. And this is exactly how I've done it and how you can do it too. So basically, to get what you want in that summertime, like I did, you need to go through these 3 phases. First of all, you're gonna do something called skills maxim. Basically, you're gonna pick a skill. In my case, it was video editing, and master the basics. You need to pick a software, you need to know exactly how it works, and you need to edit on it. So usually these are the 3 most known softwares. You have CapCut, Premiere Pro, and After Effects, but there is also DaVinci and there is also Final Cut. So it really depends on you and how good your laptop is to begin with. After you master these skills, you're gonna join communities, either on Discord, Facebook, or School. It's gonna be video editing communities, maybe like gym communities, things like that. Agencies as well. Like there's a lot of Discord groups for like agencies to find editors, same for Facebook and same for schools, where there will be people looking for editors overall. And that's when you're gonna like send your portfolio, do free samples, and see if you and that specific agency are a good match. And finally, we have the third option after you got maybe some few results in here, or maybe if you've done some few cool samples, you're gonna DM people. And how you're gonna do that is you're first gonna create a Twitter account. You're gonna start posting your work. You're doing before afters, you're sharing screenshots of the client, you're posting whatever things related to video editing and getting more views and more money to your clients. And then on your feed, you're gonna see people looking for an editor. You're gonna DM them with your portfolio. They're gonna check your account, they're gonna check your portfolio, you're gonna do a sample for them, which is usually free. And then again, you guys are gonna see if you're a good match. Of course, people from X might pay you way better than these, but it's kind of harder and there is more, let's say, there are like more people you're trying to fight with to get the client's attention. So these are the 3 steps. Of course, it's gonna take you some time. I personally already had, let's say, mastered the skills before I finished college. And same with finding a job. I was already like in these 3 already. So that's why it was easier for me. But for you, you really need to lock in during 4 or 5 months with these 3 steps. And really, like, I think the most important part of it is that you really need to master the skill by itself. So when the client sends you a sample, you'll know exactly how you can do it on the software itself. And you also need to know how to speak to the client, how to communicate clearly if there is a deadline. You need to be honest with him and just really like be professional, and really makes his life easier overall. Because this is what people look for. They don't just look for an editor, they also look for someone to make their life easier. So whatever you do with that client, whatever you say, it needs to correlate with the idea of I want to make your life easier. So yeah, I hope you like this. Make sure to follow and like, and I'll see you in the next one.